Welcome back, everybody. Terrell here, and I'm here to talk about another movie in 2025. This time, The Cleaner, starring Daisy Ridley, Taz Skylar, and my man Clive Owen. If you guys have not heard about this movie, let me break it down for you right now. I had the opportunity to watch it. Thank you for getting me to watch this early. Directed by Martin Campbell. We all know him, famous director for Casino Royale with Daniel Craig. Vertical Limit, and GoldenEye. The guy who sparked off the N64 game himself that had us up all late nights shooting our friends. Martin Campbell, thank you so much for GoldenEye. we appreciate you. But we're here to talk about The Cleaner. Let me give you a rundown of this movie before I get into the cast and everything. This movie, criminal activists hijack a gala, taking 300 hostages. One extremist plans mass murder as a message to the world. An ex-soldier turned window cleaner now works to rescue the hostages. So Daisy Ridley is playing Joey. Clive Owen is playing one of the activists, and we have Taz Skylar, who is going to be playing one of the activists in the movie as well. So let me start off by saying that I watched this movie, and again, did not watch that trailer, went right into it. You know, Daisy Ridley, haven't seen her in anything personally in a while since Star Wars, so I wasn't really sure what to expect from this. I don't, yeah, I don't, I don't know what to say here. The movie felt like what I said before, reverse Die Hard. So instead of being trapped in the building with the terrorists, Daisy Ridley's character is outside the building trying to get in with the terrorists so that she can rescue her family and the people in the building. The movie spends quite a bit amount of time where we're building up the character of Joey, getting to know her. They give you a whole foreshadow moment at the beginning of the movie where we see young Joey as she's climbing inside of her house in the kitchen without touching the ground, which I'm thinking to myself, wow, this is definitely a foreshadow of what's going to happen later in the movie, right? Because clearly she has this climbing ability. Boy, was I wrong. Like I said, we spend the majority of the movie. We meet her brother. We get to kind of know, the company that she works for. We see, everything we need to know as far as how she's living life right now, from when we jumped from when she was a girl, and then we jump right into the crisis. Now I want you to pay attention because, like I said, we've learned that she had a brother. We learned that he was and what his life was like, and there's certain details that are not mentioned until later in the movie. Now, I want to say here, Daisy Ridley is billed as the top star, but Taz Skylar is clearly the star of this movie. We've got Clive Owen in this, and I don't even think he gets as much shine as Taz Skylar deserves. Taz absolutely kills the role in this movie. I think he sells it 100%. There was never a moment. There was never not a moment in the movie where I didn't believe what he was saying. Like, he was playing his character to a T. But I was kind of confused as to like what Daisy Ridley, Joey's character was. Again, we come in. She's a cleaner. She's a window cleaner, and she is stuck outside on the I think it's called the cart that she's stuck in for pretty much majority of the movie, while everything is going on inside the building, and she's stuck outside, and she has to find a way to get in. Now, keep in mind, I want to tell you, so if I marked it right, I think this movie's about 90 minutes, and I want to say, and I could be exaggerating. I don't think I am, because I definitely wrote it down. I want to say she doesn't get in the building until maybe 50 to 55 minutes. And yeah, so while she's outside, pretty much, the terrorists are trying to control what's going on. We have a bunch of stuff with the police, of course, because that's how Die Hard goes. You gotta interact with the police outside. They're trying to figure out how to get in. Um, yeah, we spent a lot of time outside, and I feel like we didn't get a lot of important vibes. The and again, not going into spoilers, but the movie leaves out a lot of important detail is about the character of Joey until like the last possible minute that I wish I would have known earlier in the movie. That probably would have made more sense. Um, Again, that moment I told you earlier where we're foreshadowing her climbing. Yeah, don't really look forward to that at all because that's not happening. Um, if anything, I don't even know why we even showed it. I thought we were gonna get like a vertical limit here on the building. I thought we were going to Spider-Man. No, that's not what's going to happen at all. So yeah, don't get your hopes up with that. But yeah, Clive Owen, he was cool, but also I ultimately felt like he was wasted. Um, Honestly, Daisy really, it probably could have just been anybody else that probably played this role. I'm glad she got the role, she got the part, but honestly, it could have probably been just about anybody that played this role. Apparently, Joey's character was like ex-military, but we don't find that out until like an hour into this 90-minute movie. Um, and so many things, and maybe, and I swear I was paying attention because I wrote everything down, but maybe they said at the beginning. I don't remember them saying that at all throughout the movie. But yeah, like I said, Taz Skylar is the still absolutely steals the show. He's definitely the highlight of this movie to me. Um, yeah, I think the whole last act of the movie just felt completely rushed. Like they were trying to wrap it up. Like I said, I was keeping track of the time. Like they were trying to wrap it up very very quickly. And you feel it because, like I said, I didn't necessarily like the ending of the movie. It just felt like so much information was still left on the table about what was going on, and it doesn't necessarily deliver. I don't think it's directed bad, and I'm not saying that because that's the director of Goldeneye. I just think that he directed what he had, the script that he had. And I'm not saying every legendary director is gonna hit it out the park, but especially when you got a good cast and the story's just not there. I just don't think it was enough time. I don't think it was as well written as it could have been. Um, the action's cool for like the little bit of it we get. The action is pretty cool, and I do like the suspense of her being out on that scaffold or being out on on the cart thing. Um, it definitely felt real, but yeah, I just think it just felt rushed. It wasn't enough time. Like I said, this is a 90-minute movie with big stars, but personally, I don't think this is something that I would want to watch again. Like I said, reverse Die Hard, but obviously Die Hard did it better. Like I said, this is nothing personal against the director at all. Martin Campbell, like I said, he did what he could with this movie, but like I said, the story wasn't there, and it just wasn't enough time for everybody to get the moment that they needed to get. I mean, we got goons and like other people in the movie, but honestly, outside of Daisy Ridley, Clive Owen, and Taz Skylar, who plays Sanji in One Piece, yeah, I honestly, you probably could have just casted a bunch of unknowns, and it probably wouldn't have made a difference. But like I said, if you want to check it out, I personally think this is like a stream or rent situation. I don't think this is like jumping out to the movie theater to go see. It comes out on Friday, February the 21st. But just know that I told you, I personally don't think this is worth your dollar in the seats. Like it's cool, it's a good movie to watch while you're doing something else. But I wouldn't recommend going to the movie theater to watch this at all. But other than that, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about the movie. I'm giving it a watch it at home review. That's my comment on that. But like I said, other than that, let me know what you guys thought. Cleaner, starring Daisy Ridley, Clive Owen, Taz Skylar, comes out February 21st. Give me your thoughts, and I'll see you guys next time for another review. See you.
Hijacked.